Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, everyone. My divine feminines, my divine masculines, my beautiful star seeds, my soul tribe. Welcome in to everybody. I'm kind of recording a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know why I'm feeling, I'm feeling all of these, I don't know, guided feelings to make make this content right now. And it's good. So I'm going to go with it because I have a really busy weekend ahead. And oh God, I keep hitting this. Um, I have a really busy weekend ahead and I'm not going to have time tomorrow to film. So um, I posted something already earlier today, but I wanted to kind of pre-film something so that I have something to post for tomorrow, because this was the message I actually felt guided to talk about when I first sat down. But then that's not what happened. Spirit was like, no, you need to talk about your truth. You need to talk about, what you're going through this morning, because somebody else might need to hear it. So, anyways, the real video that I wanted to post, but ended up getting sidetracked into the whole twin flame subject, was I wanted to talk about what is the universe guiding you to dream up? What is the universe trying to urge you to create or dream or um, I don't know. Yeah. So the deck that I was feeling sort of called to today was the Shaman's Dream Oracle. And then I'm going to maybe follow it up with the Light Seers Tarot. But um, for those out there that are sort of, I don't know, in the infancy stages of creating, or kind of feeling like I was, like you're being pulled to speak up, you're being pulled to birth something into creation. And I've got so many things I'm working on right now. I'm in the middle of creating a beautiful oracle deck. I'm in the middle of creating a beautiful program for getting in touch with the divine feminine within. I have so many things I'm currently working on and in the process of creating. So for the person out there that is sort of in the place where um, they're also feeling called to something, they're feeling called to a spiritual path, they're being called to help humanity or help the world. I wanted to create this reading for you to maybe give you a little bit of guidance on what you're being called in to do, or maybe whatever spirit feels is the message that needs to be shared with you to help you along your journey, to help you focus on the thing you're being called to birth. So let's get into it. So Spirit, can you tell me, what does the viewer or the reader need to know or understand in terms of the calling they're being called to, or the thing that you're trying to get them to focus on for creation? Those didn't fall out, so I'm not going to take them. One more shuffle. Is there anything further you need my collective to know, or that they're not seeing in terms of what you want them to create or what they're trying to dream up? So let's get into it. Okay, the farther gate, bold step forward, is the first card out. Yeah, I mean, this makes me feel like you're emerging from the cave. That's what this feels like. You know, you see the sunlight peeking through, and this is the beginning. This is what I started talking about. This is, you know, you're being called to something. You can feel there's something calling you. Maybe it's to start that YouTube channel, maybe it's to write a book, but it's to help humanity in some way to wake up. And you're starting to come out of the cave. You're starting to come out of the isolation period. You know you're being called to do this, but maybe you're still afraid to be seen. And this is your this is the card urging you to step out of the cave, step out of the place of isolation. The time is now. You are being called to boldly step forward, and let your voice be heard, let your face be seen. Oh wow, Moon Maiden, new beginnings. Oh my, that's such a beautiful card. Yeah, like new beginnings are what you're being called to right now. And again, I don't know, for you it's going to be different. For me, I knew it was a YouTube channel. I at first I didn't know that. I just knew that I was supposed to help. I didn't know in what capacity, and then I waited. I waited for the guidance. I thought I was supposed to start a business in COVID. During COVID, I got laid off from my travel job. I started Cosmic Goddess Healing. That's where I branded myself. I had a website. I did all these really cool things. I got certified as a life coach. Um, but then it tanked, like nothing happened, and the business just never went anywhere. And I just felt like I was spinning my wheels, and it broke my heart that I had to go back to a corporate job, and I had to let the business go. I had no idea that it was going to revive itself at some point. And here I am today now, totally reviving Cosmic Goddess Healing. I no longer have the website, but I now started a YouTube channel. I've just revived my Instagram page today. I do have a Facebook, but truthfully, I think I'm going to delete it because I don't really utilize Facebook a lot. But I'm really going to try to work with the Instagram page and continue posting content on YouTube. And, maybe that's what you're being called to do too in the new beginning. You don't have to stay stuck in the old story anymore. And you do have a powerful message. And maybe like me, it's you've gone through addiction or sexual abuse or um, traumatic, abusive romantic relationships, like whatever your story is, you have no idea who you're going to touch by speaking about it. And I think you're being urged right now to boldly step forward, as the first card suggested. Come out of the cave. It's okay. It's okay to be seen. It's okay to be heard. You are valid. Your voice is valid. And yeah, the initiation, the crossing, I think you're sort of standing at like one side of this bridge right now, and spirit is trying to nudge you forward, push you out onto the bridge to be seen. But it's scary. I get it. It can be really, really scary to step out into the middle of this place and be totally vulnerable and totally seen. But I think spirit is urging you to step out onto that bridge. You are being initiated into your new timeline, kind of like how I felt this past weekend at ceremony. It was my initiation into my new, abundant, worthy, seen, loved, validated timeline. And that's what's waiting for you if you would just take the first step. And you know what? I had to use ChatGPT. I put all the things in there and I said, how do I start a YouTube channel? Where do I begin? It was crazy. I had already sort of had it started because I used YouTube a lot. So all I did was change my name on YouTube, put my logo up, and that was it. That's how easy it was. And I made a video on my cell phone and I posted it. That's how easy this was. Like, it's not hard. So you're being asked to um, take that first step. And empty well is the next card, time to replenish. I'm actually being told to go to the book about this card. Um, I want to sit with this for a minute to see how does this play into this reading. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, empty well to me, when what it's being shown to me or told to me is, if you're like me and you were sitting in that isolation period, you feel lonely. You feel, but it's false. It's a false sense of loneliness or emptiness within. And that's why you're being asked to step out onto this bridge, to step out onto the crossing. Because I'm telling you, since I started this channel, the amount of love and the amount of support that I've been receiving from people, or people saying, oh my God, what you're saying sounds like I'm talking, and that story sounds exactly like my story. It's going to fill up the well. It's going to fill up your well, and you're not going to feel that emptiness anymore. It's going to replenish your soul. It's going to make you feel seen. It's going to make you feel heard. It's going to make you feel validated. And that's what I think this card is trying to say. I am going to go to the book anyways, because, that's what I felt guided to do. So I'm going to listen to that and see if there's, yeah, the empty well reveals that there is nothing for you here. The well is dry and the desert is encroaching on your once fertile garden. Oh my God. Okay. Yes, I get it even more. Thank you, Spirit, for making me come to this. Give gratitude and thanks for the abundance you have experienced, and let Spirit guide you to your next destination. Oh my God. New beginnings. Yeah. What the state you're in right now, the isolation isn't working for you anymore. you're not feeling anything from it. And there was a period of time where you needed that isolation. You needed that hermit mode so that you could do some healing and growing to learn exactly what your message needs to be to the world. But it's not feeding your soul anymore. It's actually making you feel the opposite because you're not meant to stay in that place anymore. And maybe that's the sign, how you know, like, is she speaking to me? Is this my time? If you're feeling like, I don't feel like this is the right time for me anymore. Something's feeling not good about this anymore. I'm really feeling like I need to step out and let my voice be heard. This card is telling you that's your sign, that this isn't serving you anymore. You've outgrown this timeline. You've outgrown the isolation. It's not serving you anymore. Now it's time to serve humanity and step out onto that bridge. The next card is Wailing Tree, Reconciliations. Interesting. And then the last card was Straddling Worlds, Wandering Between Realms. Okay, yeah. I need to look at the reconciliations card because I'm like, how the heck does this even correlate to what we're talking about right now? So, grief and mourning, a time of necessary. Oh, okay, I get it. Okay. When we encounter the wailing tree on your path, it's an invitation to stay a while and regroup, a place for you to rest and allow yourself to say goodbye to what no longer serves you. Oh my God. Okay, I love when these cards like validate the message I'm talking about and the things I'm saying. You may have been overdoing things, working too hard, or putting too much effort into life without little reward. If you've been considering making a change, now is the time to do so. Holy shit, guys. Oh my God. An invitation to stay. Oh my God. It's an invitation to stay a while and regroup. Grief and mourning. So, what this is making me think of actually is that I went through a period of this where it was almost like you mourn the old timeline. You're hanging on to it a little bit because it's familiar, but this card is saying it's okay to grieve that. It's okay to know that you have to let go of this, that it's part of the process, I think, of stepping into a new timeline, is looking back on this and going, you know what, thank you. Thank you, timeline. You served me well, but I don't need you anymore. And I'm ready to step into the new timeline, because you are being invited into that now. And really beautiful things await you. But even this straddling worlds, wandering between realms, this is sort of telling me you're in between right now. You know you need to step into the new one, but you're sort of hanging on tight to the old one, but it's a feeling of sadness and it's not good in the old one, and you know this isn't right anymore, but you're sort of straddling them. You're kind of dipping your toe in the new one and then coming back to the old one. But you're being urged to like fully embrace the new one. I feel like fully embrace the new timeline and the new realm you're being asked to come into. Boldly step forward into it. It's okay to let go of the old one. The old one is served its purpose, and it served its purpose well. But it's time for you to fully embrace this new timeline that you're being called into, where you are going to be seen, where you are going to be heard, where you are going to be valued. What do I want to move to next? This feels very, very spiritual. So I don't know if the light seers, I think I'm going to move to the keepers of the light to ask who's helping you guys with this. Who are the light beings that are working with you that you can maybe connect to? There we go. That's why I'm guided to this. This is coming out this deck because these light workers, these keepers of the light, want you to be aware of who's working with you on this, who's helping you step forward boldly so that you can connect more with their energy and ask for, oh, Lord Shiva, he's one of mine. I just learned this weekend that the beautiful goddess Kuan Yin and Lord Mahadev, which is also known as Lord Shiva, who just came out, by the way, are my guides. They're powerful guides of mine that are helping me along my spiritual path. Okay, let's see. So who is helping my beautiful collective? Wow, Horus, Cosmic Gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Wow. What a beautiful confirmation. So, Horus, work with Horus, call Horus in, thank him because he's helping you to transition. He's helping you step into the new realm, the new timeline of abundance, of love, of value, of being seen, of being heard. He's helping you with that. And Lord Shiva or Mahadev is transcendence. Rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. Yeah, wow. He's helping you too. He's helping you to step into this new timeline, to recognize that you do have a powerful story to share, that you do have a voice that needs to be heard by the world. Um, and he's helping to strip away the fear, I just heard. He's helping to remove the fear for you so that you can step into this fully and trust that you are going to be supported. And look, there's going to be negative people out there. It's going to happen. But it's how you respond and react to those negative people. Just, I send them love. If anyone negative comes across my channel, and you know what, I'm grateful I haven't really had that yet, but I imagine it will come one day. And I'm just going to send that person love and not engage in their negativity if it happens. So, charity, prayer, and contemplation. Connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. So, if you're struggling with fear or you're struggling with, I don't know, God, I'm scared to be seen. I'm scared I'm not going to be good enough. I'm scared people aren't going to like me. Pray about it. Pray to charity about it. Pray to God about it. Ask for help in removing the fear. And then, wow, Master Jesus, forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. Oh my God. Maybe some of you are like me, that you're dealing with some major father wounds. And maybe you also had assault by a father as a child in any capacity. It doesn't have to be sexually, it can be verbally, physically, whatever. But this is coming through to tell you to heal that. That's part of this process for you. It was part of my process, was healing the father wound, healing my father took my power from me as a child. And I really needed to focus on healing that father wound. And maybe whoever's watching this right now that's also feeling called to step into their power and their story, part of your journey is forgiving your father. Part of your journey is forgiving a father figure or someone that was a father to you, that hurt you in some way, that took your power as a child. And you're being helped with that right now. And I mean, I was guided to that beautiful ceremonial weekend where truthfully I didn't know what was going to come up. I had no idea that that was the last piece that needed to be felt and healed within me so that I could fully express myself and be seen and heard without fear. And Master Jesus is helping you with that too. So please do the thing you're being called to do. I hope this helps you today. I love you guys. I hope you have a beautiful day. And please share with me if you are feeling guided to do something, speak it out loud, share it in the comments. Let's hear it because I want to support you in this. I want to love you through this. I want to be your biggest cheerleader. So please share with me the thing that you're feeling called to do, and let's help you do it. Love you.